points. Game week 8.
Yeah.
Manager of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. I didn't know.
India's
I didn't know
top
about
manager. Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy, man. So he gets like his hoodie and some cool gifts for that then, hopefully. So we'll jump back into the league then. So Liam Talks is sitting in 9th place very comfortably, a couple of points ahead of the rest. Brownie's in 12th place on 470 points. You got Sam sitting on 465 with Akshat just a point behind him. Then go down the table a little bit. Where we got Cheddars sitting in 24th place, so still a chance for Cheddars to work his way up. We got John the Rev on 428 as well. Where are we? I'm trying to see if I can find Football Daily Talk and Charlie in the chat. We've got Kevin, got 63 points on 375. We got Charlie was on 59 points on 372 points. Yo, big up, Bavli.
Am I audible?
Yeah, all good, Bavli. All good, thanks. Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Bavli? Yeah, Nitesh, you're a bit roboty at times. Keeps being robot voice a little bit. So I'll let you know. Big up, Charlie. Charlie, I'll check where you are now. Did you say you're at the bottom, Charlie? So we've got Jahid sitting on. He got 84 points last week, so Jahid did well. 225 in total. Who else have we got? I'm just trying to find you. Where are you, Charlie? What have you called your team, Charlie? I have to have a look.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. Yeah, that'd be a good name. That'd be a good name to have. So where are you, Nitesh? Nitesh Barn. There he is. Right, Nitesh, let's have a look in your team then. So let's see what you got. See what you got last week, and then see what your plans are for this week then. So like I said, guys, I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow at about 5 p.m. where I'm just going to go through the press conferences and see who's fit to play, who's got COVID, etc. So that'll be a 30-minute show tomorrow, 5 p.m.-ish. Jamie, I'll have a look for you very soon, mate. I'm Tim as well. I think Tim's fairly high. Game of Stones. Big up Hayden. So Nitesh, you ended on 66 points last week, and you took a -4. So you used 3 transfers. So you got your 2 free ones, and then you won 30-minute show tomorrow, 5 p.m.-ish. Well, Lamptey, all points there. Then you had, in the midfield, you had Jorginho, Grealish, Son, Zaha, Bowen. Up top, you had Vardy. And captaincy, you had Captain Kane. So it wasn't too bad of a week for you, really. 66 points.
I should have dropped Jorginho and gotten in DCL. But it's 3 points. I could have had that. I lost.
Yeah. So it's what, Sheffield United, wasn't it? And Man United, I think. Yeah, that was it. It's like completely forgotten, like all the fixtures that we had. It feels like it's been absolutely yonks. It's only been, 2 weeks or so?
Ages.
Yeah. So Nitesh, then what are your plans for this week? So obviously you've got 1 free transfer. Are you going to be using just 1 transfer, or are you going to not be using any?
I think I'm getting rid of Jorginho, and I don't remember who I wanted to get in. But one, I think Jorginho will go. Second, I may get rid of Bowen as well. I am thinking. Or I may get in Reguilon as the defender. And if they get a clean sheet, like they kept a clean sheet, I think, in last game as well. So if they start keeping clean sheets, I think he will get a lot of points. Not just clean sheets, but possibly an assist or 2 as well.
Yeah, I think. Who would you take out? Tierney?
Yeah, I would probably take out Tierney.
Yeah.
No point keeping an Arsenal defender.
Yeah, definitely not. No point getting any Arsenal player in your team, really. And that's one thing I'm not going to add for a while, probably until after Christmas at least. But what about, you got Sace as well? So Sace is obviously...
Martinelli's back.
Yeah, hopefully.
You may have considered Martinelli then.
Yeah, Brownie can actually get him off the bench.
I have Sace as well, exactly.
Yeah, definitely not. No point getting any Arsenal player in your team, really. And that's one thing I'm not going to add for a while, probably until after Christmas at least. But what about, you got think that's one thing I'm not going to add for a while. Yeah, because Sace is annoying. He was top point scorer, most owned player, and then he was benched for 2 weeks in a row, and then
He's not going to start anymore.
I got rid of him. I got rid of him now. It's a bit annoying though because he was doing really well. I think it was like back-to-back clean sheets and assists and goals he was getting, and then bam, that new guy Nuri comes in or whatever his name is and manages to get a goal. I think on his debut, and then he's stuck in the team. So yeah, that's a good option for you then. To try and sort out them two positions. So who have you got then? You got I saw Lamptey's price has actually gone up by 0.1. Yeah. So who are Brighton actually playing? So they've got Aston Villa next. Then after that, they've got Liverpool. Okay. It's not exactly.
You need to remember. No, but Liverpool is missing so many players.
Yeah, but I still think they're going to be. I don't think it's like they're going to be missing a couple of players and they'll be crap. I still think they're going to be. They're still going to be good.
They're not missing a couple of players. They're missing almost.
Oh yeah, 10. Actually, it's what is it? Trent, Van Dijk, Gomez, Fabinho, Henderson, Ox, Salah. Is that it? I think that might be it.
And even that guy Williams, who's the youngster, got injured.
Salah.
Too sure whether who's the youngster got injured. And Williams, who's the youngster.
Ox.
Alisson, you forgot Alisson. Alisson is back, or is he still injured?
I thought Alisson was back. I didn't think Alisson was injured.
But I read somewhere whether he's fit. I'm doubtful. I think he's fit. But I don't remember. Someone was saying maybe Alisson also has an injury problems. So, but at least 10 of those I saw that list. So if Robertson is fit, I think it makes 9. At least 9 of their players are injured. And Shaqiri will always be in and out of the team. He keeps getting injured and stuff. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, the only one that's not injured is Keita, and he's always injured. It's just weird.
Mane is always fit.
Big up to Terra as well, who's joined in. Big up to Melina, who's joined. Tim as well. Jamie, Sofian. Big Shaq as well. Cheers for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. Right, let's have a look, Nintesh. So, good question for you then. Who's going to be your captain this week?
Captain, looking at the fixtures. Hold on, let me just quickly.
Are you going to play? You got 2 Spurs players against City.
Yeah.
You've got Vardy against Liverpool.
Yeah.
You've got DCL against Fulham, and you've got Chilwell, Jorginho against Newcastle.
I think if you look at this, see, I had one more thing planned. I was possibly thinking of getting rid of Zaha as well and bringing in either maybe say like you can say like a Bruno or maybe 1 or 2 United players. I'll tell you the reason why. Because one, they are playing West Brom, and the other option was getting in James Rodriguez. So I was considering my options at the moment, and so I think if I get in James Rodriguez, however you want to pronounce his name, I think DCL could be my captain, and vice captain could be, if Bruno comes in, it could be Bruno, but Bruno is too expensive. That is the only problem. So if anyone has to captain, remember to captain players against West Brom and against Fulham. So either a United player or an Everton player can be your captain. I think DCL is more consistent than Bruno. So I would go for either one of those.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, that. I don't know. I'm thinking Bruno, but then if they put up the same fight. Yeah, it's a tricky one, that. I don't know. I'm thinking Bruno, but then if they put up the same fight. Yeah, it's a thinking Bruno. I'm thinking Bruno, but then if they put up the same fight. Yeah, it's a thinking Bruno. I'm thinking Bruno, but then if they put up
Yeah.
the same fight,
Awake. John is
big up
awake.
Dan and big up the Rev. Yeah, John's awake. Yeah, big up John.
Awake and missing.
All right, we'll jump into the next team then. So let's close Nitesh's team off. We've got Jahid's team now. So last week, Jahid only took a -8, so I think that's a world record for Jahid. So big up to Jahid. He got 84 points. It's a great score for you, Jahid, this week. 84 points. Let's have a look at his team. So what did he have? Oh, okay. So he had McCarthy in goal, 6 points. A back line of Vestergaard, again, points every single week, pretty much. Keane, Struck, I think that's how you pronounce it. Chilwell, 8 points. Ziyech, 11 points. Son, 3 points. Salah, 9 points. Bruno Fernandes, 17 points. DCL, 5 points. And captain Harry Kane on 18 points. And his bench pretty much got no points at all. So awesome. That's good.
Even
good for you this week, Jude.
one thing I just want to add with that Vestergaard point, I wanted to say that if I'm getting 2 defenders in, Kyle Walker-Peters is a good shout.
Kyle Walker-Peters, yeah. Yeah, this Vestergaard, look at his points, man. Since game week 3, 6, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6. That's crazy.
That's because Southampton is playing well. He's just getting the clean sheet and the 2 points for playing, or possibly an assist at times. But yeah, if Southampton dips, everything changes. So it's either case. If you take him as well, you can consider him as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good shout. And then, yeah, Jeed said Struck was meant to be on the bench, not Sace. Yeah, I agree. I reckon, didn't Wolves get a clean sheet at the end of that game?
Nope.
Was it, who did the play? Was it Leicester? Yeah, and that was that penalty, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, then he saved a penalty, right, didn't he? Big up for the love of
he
football.
Saved the penalty.
Okay, right, let's go. So, Jahid, let us know your plans for next week.
Imagine Adam had Patricio and Vardy both. So he got a goal, got a penalty.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, that
what did
was
he get?
Funny.
He only got like 3 points, I think, for it, right? Or something like that.
For?
Was it 3 points for Vardy in the end, or 4 or something for missing the penalty?
No, Vardy scored a goal. He had 6 minus 2, I think. So he had 4 points.
Okay, 4 points, and he got no bonus as well, which is gutting. I loved that.
But Patricio got, I think, 10 points or something like that. Because he got 2 points there, 3 points for the save, I think 2 points for total saves made, and 3 bonus points. I think Patricio got 3 bonus points or 2 bonus points. I don't remember. You need to check that. He got around 8 to 9 points.
Okay. We'll have a check. We'll have a check soon. Right. Okay. So let's go into. We'll jump into Sankouts actually because we've not done it yet.
Just one thing I just want to add one thing. You remember I was telling you, funny enough, I think I was telling John as well, that I finally dropped Salah from my team and he's automatically gone from FPL for 2 weeks. I'm not laughing about the COVID part, but he's automatically gone. So I don't have to take the Salah hurt in FPL.
Yeah, apparently from what Sankout was telling me, he's going to miss at least 2 games. He might even miss the Brighton game as well. Don't know how true that is, but
14 days quarantine, just 2 games at least.
Yeah, and then no training as well. So I think Sankout told me he'd be back on match day for Brighton, so I don't think he'll be put straight into the squad. So taking a hit to get him out is not a bad shout. So I'd take him out if I were you. If it was just 1 game, I'd probably put him on the bench and bring in someone else. But for that, I'm not going to. Right, so Sankout's team then 102 points, took 1 transfer, number 1 in India. Ryan in goal, 6 points. Masaku, 6 points. Chilwell, 8 points. Walker-Peters, 9 points. Grealish, 6. Ziyech, 11. Bruno Fernandes, 17. 9 Salah. Bamford 7, DCL 5, and Kane 18 points. Just imagine if we put Bruno Fernandes as captain. Jeez, man, he would have smashed it. And like Sofian was saying as well, big up Sofian, saying, yeah, this Ceballos has said, yeah, that the story about him and who was it? Him and David Luiz, right? Having a bust up was fake. So I'll see about that.
Yeah, that sounded like you can say like a cat fight between two footballers. No, scratching the nose and all that. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, we'll have a look then. So where are we? Tim Golden. Where's Liam? Right, we've got Charlie Temple. Bum bum bum. Right, come on, where is it? Let's load everyone's teams up. So we've got Charlie's up. We need to get in. We've done Jahid's. We'll get Dan's in. We'll get Jamie's up. We'll get Terra's up. Bum, 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 bum. Charlie, what's your team name? What's your team name? All right, we'll jump into these then while we do that. Yo, big up Fred. Big up, don't know why, but I don't believe Ceballos, says Sofian. Doesn't believe him. Damn. I can't get rid of the message. There we
go. We'll know soon. We'll know by Sunday. If he has a band-aid on his nose, then we'll know. Because then he is out, so he'll be playing.
Big up Fred as well. Why selling your team? Not anymore, Fred. This is from last week, Fred. So we need to change it. Big Shaq's back again. Big up Big Shaq. Football for Life. Oh, is that you? Football for Life, is it? Let me have a look. Get up Football for Life. It's called Top of the League. That's why, Charlie. You joker. Right, let's have a look at the Revs team then. So big up the Rev. 72 points John got last week. And he lost a -8 because he made 3 transfers. 72 points. So he had... In goal, he had Rui Patricio on 10 points. Back 4 of Robertson 2 points. Chilwell 8. Regulon 6. Justin 6. In the midfield, Zaha 5. Jorginho 1. Son 3. Grealish 6. Bamford 7. And Captain Kane on 18 points. And then on his bench, who did he have? He had Vardy on the bench. Luckily, that second penalty got missed. Otherwise, John would have been a bit furious. But very good score that from John on 72. So, John, what are your plans for next week as well? Because I've noticed you've not got Salah in your team. You've not got Manny in your team. So your team's looking pretty steady, really, for the next few weeks. Yeah, guys. Fred, if I just put FPL, it should just come up with Nightbot. There you go. Big up Sofian. Lol, Sofian says maybe he got a nosebleed from spinning around too much. Probably.
No, he must have become Master Roshi of Dragon Ball Z. He must have seen a hot chick and his nose must be bleeding.
Okay, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, but if you watch Dragon Ball Z, then you get Nitesh's reference there.
You can always just watch a clip of maybe Master Roshi and his nose bleeds. But yeah, and one more funny thing, there was one thing happening on Twitter. Someone just asked, what's a good name for a male cat? I said Top Cat. I hope you watched Top Cat at least as a kid.
Isn't that the one that lives in the bin? Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've seen a little bit of it. I think it's like yellow cat, right? Like purple suit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That used to be one of the good kind of cartoons, like back in the 90s, early 90s.
Okay, so we'll jump across. John, if you're still in the chat, let us know what you're thinking of changing. So we'll jump into the next team then. So next team to go through is Tim Golden, who was in the chat earlier on. I'm not too sure if he's still here. So Tim ended up on 43 points last week. Well, 2 weeks ago now. He had Martinez in goal with 6 points. Back 3 of Zuma, Chilwell and Lamptey. Obviously, Chelsea conceded that goal against Sheffield United, which was very annoying for the people of Chelsea defenders like me. But then Chilwell managed to get a goal. So his points added back up there. Midfield, St. Maximin 2, Zaha 5, Captain Son on 6 points. He had Sterling and Dean Garner, 1 point each. Damn. Vardy, vice captain, on 4 points. Jimenez, 2 points. And his bench, he had Justin and Laporte. So he had fair few points on the bench, but not a great week for Tim Golden, sitting on 43. And you can see his rank. He ended 5.9 million out of 7.4 million in the world, so it wasn't a great one. Big up Mr. C. Nitesh is too. What is it? Nitesh is too old. He's talking about shows from the 70s.
It was made in 1960. I just checked it out, but I'm talking about it from the 1995, 99 era, around that time.
Okay. Big up Terra. Yeah, Terra.
It used to play on Cartoon Network.
Okay. I've got to open Terra in one of the tabs so we can have a look for you. Oh, no worries. No worries, Amma. Enjoy. Big up Shay as well. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining. Right, so that's Tim's team then. I think Tim's gone now. He popped in earlier. So look, whose team's next? Is it Terra's? Oh, it's Charlie Temple. So Football Daily Talk then. Big up Football Daily Talk. He took a -8. I think he was thinking about some changes earlier on. He did a AFPL video yesterday. I think yesterday afternoon. And he was thinking about getting... Was it Egan? I think he wanted to get out.
I was also saying that get rid of all the Liverpool players as soon as possible, as fast as they're falling off from the team. And I don't mind at this point of time even playing a free hit. Play a free hit, bring in 3 United players, bring in 3 Everton players, and possibly who's the third team? We are playing Leeds. Probably get in a Bamford or get in Bamford. Because if anyone score, he's going to score. Yeah, Bamford and Klitsch, and probably, I don't know, should you take a risk with Aubameyang? No. So then probably take Kane and Son. Something like that, and mix it up. Spurs defender as well, Reguilon can come in. Maybe one of those the Southampton defenders as well. So you can anyone who has a free hit and wants to play it, you can play it right now. Good time to play it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was debating whether or not to play it or whether to just wait it out. Kind of like I might use it in the last few game weeks, like just to try get me that final push over the line. And then obviously the wild card as well. And then, like we said, that international break back in March. Well, it's going to happen, in March. There might be some more of these injuries or COVID or whatever's happening in March. It's a bit too early to say, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Shay, I can have a look. Shay, just remind me of your team name.
At that point of time, you'll have the second wild card. Right now, the problem is the entire Liverpool squad is, like you can say, gone. So right now, you don't have the option of another wild card, because I guess most of the people must have used it, unless FPL actually does something out to and gives a special wild card or maybe more free hit pars or something.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Shay, I can have a look. Shay, just remind me of your team name.
At that point, is, like you can say, gone.
Salah in my team, like over the past few weeks. And then I got rid of Robertson after they'd got like one clean sheet in so many games. So I got rid of him, and then I just got Salah. But I've got rid of Salah now, and I might bring him back in at some point. But it's given me a lot more money now to spend on the rest of my team, which is pretty awesome. Big up, 3 Roblox Adopt Me giveaways. Big up. That's weird because on my phone he's got a different picture to one that's on the screen, which is weird. Liam used his free hit in game week 2.
Epic. You should have used wildcard at that point.
Melina wants Roblox. Tim saying Leeds are favourites to win on Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised seeing that.
I don't think so.
What, you think Arsenal are going to win?
Even despite all the good things that people think about Leeds, they're still below us. They're still on 12th.
Yeah,
and
true.
They have stopped playing that expansive style of play. See, 2 things. If they play the expansive style of play, we will get more shots on their goal than they will get on ours. 1. Second thing, if they try to play a better quality in front of goal to convert a chance, that may come our way. So either ways, whichever formation they play, Arsenal are still the favourites. It depends now whether Arsenal actually plays based on what they're expected to play versus what they show on the pitch. That is a different whole story. No one can predict that.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes then, Sesh. But yeah, like you said, the leads are very open. So maybe this is a chance we can actually score a goal that isn't a penalty. Or an own goal, should I say, as well. That's one to add in after the other day.
I said 3-2 to Arsenal, so let's see.
3-2 Arsenal. Jeez. Okay, we'll see how that goes then. So where was I? Carrying on with Charlie's team. So he got 59. He had 2 points for Mendy in goal, 2 points for Reece James, 6 points for Creswell. Egan got a -1. How many goals did Chelsea actually score? Was it 3 or was it 4? Was it 4-1?
Chelsea 4. I think 4.
4-1, yeah. So that's why he got a -1. Did he end up getting a yellow? Yeah, he got a yellow as well. Yeah, so he got a -2 for conceding 4, and he got a -1 for a yellow card. Damn. Midfield, he had Rashford. He had 5 points. Grealish on 6 points. He had Ziyech on 11. Son on 3. Calvert-Lewin on 5. Harry. I think they were the 2 players he was thinking of getting rid of, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to remind us in there. Held the cost on a -1. Held the cost on a -1. The choice between 2 goals. Why did Ramsdale? Must have been save points, right? 6 saves he made. Jeez. So we got 2 save points there. So that kind of made up for it. Otherwise, that would have been a big minus as well. Sace obviously didn't play. Mitchell, he was flagged red with an unknown return date, and if you notice now, he's cleared. So I saw today Roy Hodgson put out that he's back. He's back.
But Crystal Palace is not going to keep a clean sheet.
I don't know actually who are they playing? Who are Crystal Palace playing? They've got a good run of fixtures, I think, over the next few weeks.
But they're not. They can't keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, they got unlucky on that one. Was it against Brighton where it was that deflection in like the 92nd minute or something? I was so happy about that. I remember speaking to John about that. Like, yes, because it saved me. It saved me from making the right call on my bench. What else have they got? They've got Burnley, then they've got Newcastle. Then they've got West Brom. So yeah, they've got a good run. I think that's why most people have still got Zaha in the team. I think the reason I've still got Zaha on my team is for these set of fixtures. Otherwise,
but I think I'm considering getting the other guy. What is his name? Elves or something? Not Elves. What was the other guy? Eze. Is it Eze? Yeah, I think it is Eze. So I'm thinking of getting that guy in instead of Zaha. I'm still thinking about it. Otherwise, another one maybe that I can possibly consider, but Antonio is injured now, so I can't get him. Otherwise, it's Bruno. But Bruno is so expensive. 11.5 million, I guess, his prices. They really pushed it from 8 point something to 11 this season.
Yeah, I think it's because of last season when he was on. What did he end on last season? Was it like 9.3 or 9.5 or something like that? And then they just jumped his price up to like one of the premium players. He's still been getting a lot of points though, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, they pushed up the price so much, but they don't give us more money to spend. They don't increase the budget. That is another crazy thing.
Yeah, I remember on game week 1 we had that rant about it, saying like about all the prices going up and the money. That's why I got a lot of rubbish in everyone's team, really, in some of the positions, which is very annoying. But yeah, right, we'll jump into the next team then. So who's up next? We've got Dan. Daniel has got 43 points. So he had Schmeichel in goal on 6 points. Lamptey on 6 points. He captained Gabriel. Damn. Captain Gabriel, jeez.
He must have not seen it. He made an error, probably. I can bet on it. Why will he captain Gabriel against Aston Villa? He's made a mistake. I can bet on it.
And then he had Cody on 2 points, Kyle Walker on 1 point, Saka on 0 points, Son, vice captain, on 3 points, El Neni on 2 points. Then he had up top Bamford 7, Calvert-Lewin 5, Kane 9. Oh man, he had Martinez. Oh, Schmeichel's there. So he had Martinez on the bench 6 points, Mitchell nothing, Sterling 1, and Zaha 5. So
Sterling is trash. Sterling is trash.
Yeah, he'd gone so heavy for an Arsenal team. This is when you start playing as like a fan of your team and you just add like random players in rather than going for points.
Why would he take El Neni and why would he take Saka? Saka is fine, but Gabriel captain is weird. And I don't understand, but why did Saka get 0 points? I don't remember. Why did he get 0? I don't remember.
You got an own goal, remember?
Oh yeah,
the first goal. I think was it the first goal, wasn't it? Or the second or something. Yeah,
it got
I think it was the first goal.
And Sankalp is saying in the chat, Gabriel greater than Son.
Big up Sankal, big up John 1886 as well. Sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the chats. Maybe need to do revision for 2 weeks straight. Oh, what? Sorry,
Daniel was asking you for the link.
You can send it in if you want, but we won't be going live for much longer. Probably like 15 more minutes. If you're still there, Daniel, I can send it across if you want. Just let me know. Cheap Arsenal players. Yeah, had gone for the cheap ones. Daniel had gone for the cheap ones. Another Daniel. There's like 5 Dans there is, but this is another Daniel.
Sankal, okay. The point is that whether they are cheap or not, they play like cheap players. Unfortunately, even the expensive ones.
True. Right. So Jamie, if Jamie's still here, big up Jamie. He had 46 points. He had Alisson in goal on 2 points. Reece James on 2 points. Lamptey 6 points. Gabriel 1 point. Shaw 1 point. Grealish 6. De Bruyne 3. McGinn 3. Son captaincy on 6 points. Bamford on 7 and Harry Kane on 9. And then on his bench, who did he have? Oh, he had Kante and DCL on the bench. Damn, that's gutting. So 10 points sitting on the bench there for him. Yeah, very funky team that.
I think Bamford. I also dropped Bamford. That didn't cost me too much, but again, I had DCL, Vardy, and Kane. So unfortunately, I couldn't do much there unless I put in Bruno or someone and get rid of. You can say maybe get rid of some of the other players. And Simpy, Daniel is saying just send him the link. He'll just quickly jump on.
All right, yeah, let me.
He'll bounce between your channel and my channel and his own channel at the end. Because show's coming on.
Yeah. So I'll carry this one on. Let's carry on jumping through the teams. I'll just send him across now. Where are we?
I think he's going to come on and he's going to rant against FPL. How he changed this captain and how he changed this team, or how he just players. But another good shout is the guy from Southampton. I forgot his name. It was in the back of my mind right now. The player who's Che Adams.
The cheapest striker
as well. If anyone wants to experiment. Yeah, but the only problem is that whom do you remove? Then you have to remove maybe someone like a Vardy or someone like Harry Kane, and that is going to cost you big time.
True. You get a lot more money then if you can get him out. Oh,
yeah.
Where is he? I'm just trying to find.
I get the feeling. You're trying to find?
I'm just trying to find Shay's team real quick.
If he can put the name of the team, that will help.
Yeah, it's called.
Leave my Barcelona.
Yeah, just trying to find him.
Did you check at the bottom whether he's just joined? If he can put the name of the team, that will help. Yeah, you found it. Okay.
Right, so we'll do Terra's team next. Let me send it across to Daniel real quick.
I get the feeling this game week I may actually do a Jahid and take maybe like -10, not -10, maybe -12, -16. I may do that, or I may use the free hit. Either one of those.
Yeah, you could do. I don't know.
I will try. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm going to use it at a different time. I think I can make it more beneficial.
I'm going to try my best to fit in Bruno somehow into my team. And if I'm able to fit in Bruno somehow there, then I will have to accommodate and do a mix and match somehow. Because I think, again, as I said, so those guys, they're playing West Brom and one of the Everton is, I think, playing Fulham. So those we need the players. We need them to be playing because I think they're going to get some good goals there. I get the feeling.
Okay, that's a fair shot. So looking at Terra's team then, Messiah in goal, 1 point.
Hello and welcome to a very immediate.
So those we need the
Lascelles 3 points. Son 3 points. Grealish 6 points. Aubameyang, he's got Aubameyang in his team. Ouch. 2 points. Calvert-Lewin 5 points. Captain Harry Kane on 18 points. And Vardy 4 points. And his bench got absolutely no points. So big up, Terry, if you're still in the chat. Let us know if you've got any questions, etc. So I'll just jump over to the other team. So let me save top of the league. Daniel's team will put to the side.
With that Grealish, you reminded me.
Mm-hmm.
Again. No, sorry, I was saying Grealish on standby. Yeah, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I was saying that with that Grealish, you reminded me that I even kept Grealish on standby. But I think the problem was that I was not able to get both Bruno and Grealish in. I was able to, I think, get Grealish and Rodriguez in. So that combination could come into my team, if I remember right, when I was trying to make transfers.
Yeah, man. Grealish absolutely ripped us apart. It's looking very good. Very good. And especially for England, he's been playing really well. And Sankalp saying Aubameyang captain this week could be a real game changer. Damn. You think? Maybe a wake
You
up
can do
this
it,
time.
Sankalp. Come on, you can do it.
All right, see you in a bit.
I am
Shea.
not
Enjoy your
taking that
food and
risk.
Johnny
You
as
can
well.
take it.
So we got Shea's team. Where's Liam's team? I thought I opened Liam's team. Liam talks. There he is. So we've got 4 teams left. So we'll jump into Daniel's and then we'll wrap up. So we got Liam's team. So Liam talks football.
Liam is ranting. Angry Liam.
Sankup's joining in now. So Liam got 80 points in total. Did 1 transfer. Martinez in goal against Arsenal, 6 points. He had a back 3 of Chilwell on 8 points. James Justin, another clean sheet, 6 points. Cresswell, 6 points. In the midfield, he had Ziyech on 11 points. Salah on 9 points. Hugo Son on 3 points. Zaha, 5 points. Up top, he had Bamford on 7. Kane on 9. And Calvert-Lewin on 10 points. Absolutely smashed it. So well played to Liam. And his bench is looking pretty decent. Mitchell's back now. Sace, you want to probably get rid of because he looks like he's not going to play. Bowen's looking like a good option as well. But what are your plans for next week as well, Liam? Let us know. Sankar, we jumped in your team. We did your team first just to say congrats on winning India's #1 manager of the week. Did you get a hoodie, etc., or anything for that? Let us know. Right, bringing in Daniel now. So big up to Daniel. Where is he? Bam, bam, bam. There he is. Got him. Hey, Daniel.
Hey.
Rant mode starts now. Gabriel, captain.
Actually, to be fair, I had a fairly good week for FPL last week. Although I'm going to have to make a lot of changes this week because, I'm going to have to make a lot of changes, I think, this week.
Yeah, we need to jump into Daniel's team shortly because let's have a quick look in Daniel's team now, actually. So, Daniel, you ended on 70 points this week. You made 1 transfer last week, and you had Martinez in goal, 6 points. You had a back 3 of Lamptey on 6 points, Justin 6 points, and Lascelles on 1 point. Midfield of Salah, Ziyech, James Rodriguez, and your captain's Son on 6 points. Front 3 of Timo Werner, Bamford, and Harry Kane. So Bamford and Werner got you 7 points each, and Harry Kane got you 9 points. And your bench got 0 points in total. So
yeah. Forget about my bench. My bench is about as useful as a blooming. Well, listen, let's not go into that. But just forget about my bench. I had to remember it was a PG show, so
yeah, keep it PG. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to remember. I stopped myself this time. I was like, PG.
So what are you thinking then, Daniel? Really? So obviously Salah's going to be out probably for it's 2 game weeks, isn't it, Tesh? So he's going to miss Leicester and Brighton.
Yeah, so it's deciding who to bring in for Salah, and obviously I don't know whether to keep Bamford in. I suppose maybe keep Bamford in because he is playing Arsenal, so he could probably bag a hat trick or something. But I don't know. Like, I was thinking maybe the 2 that spring to mind is Salah and possibly Rodriguez, or whether just to keep Rodriguez. I'm not so sure, but Salah definitely needs to be. And then Werner, do you think Werner will get some goals? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. He's looking all right now. To be honest, Timo Werner seems to have woken up a little bit. But
Yeah.
I'd look at taking Salah out before Rodriguez just because they've got Fulham next. So he'd probably be supplying in the goals to him and DCL and Richarlison. Probably.
Who should I replace him with? Salah, because I ain't putting Aubameyang in. Aubameyang's just he's useless. Like until he starts scoring again, I ain't putting him in.
Looking at it on paper, I'd probably go with Bruno Fernandes.
Wow.
So I think there's like a 2 million price difference as well. And you got Man United against, I think they've got West Brom. They've got a good run of fixtures as well, I think, Man United. So they've got West Brom at home. Man United are at home, sorry, on Sunday evening. Then they've got Southampton away.
Yeah.
Then they've got West Ham away. So they've got some okay fixtures, but it's just that first fixture, that West Brom fixture.
Yeah.
And you've already got Son in your team, and you've got Ziyech in your team already. So those two are kind of ticked off.
Yeah, they're already there. Ziyech's doing really well, actually. Ziyech is doing really well.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, so maybe
okay fixtures, but it's just that first fixture, that West.
Yeah.
And you've already got Son in your team, and you've got Ziyech in your team already. So those two are kind of ticked off.
Yeah, they're already there. Ziyech's doing really well, actually. Ziyech is doing really well.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, so maybe
okay fixtures, but it's just that first fixture, that West.
Yeah.
And you've already got Son in your team, and you've got Ziyech in your team already. So those two are kind of ticked off.
Yeah, they're already there. Ziyech's doing really well, actually. Ziyech is doing really well.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, so maybe
okay fixtures, but it's just that first fixture, that